What's up, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 337. Wonder's exhausted, and this is the latest we've recorded a podcast before it comes out in a long time, at least as a combo. I did it a couple months ago. Whenever I did that one podcast that I uploaded at 4 a.m. when it comes out at 5. But for a duo one, they normally don't happen this late anymore. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, very tired. We literally just walked through the door. So,
Yeah.
my original plan was to sit down, get on. I seen you guys were streaming, and I was going to say hi and then get off, but I didn't realize you'd not done the podcast yet. So, here we are.
Well, because nobody was around to do it with me, so I was like, I'll just do it tonight after stream, I guess. And then here you were, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Rollins' trip was something.
Please talk about it.
I didn't hate, I enjoyed myself. I had fun during the trip. Don't get me wrong. But sorry if this offends anybody. If somebody from Rollins happens to watch this, but I'm sure they'll probably agree with me. But the place is kind of a shithole. Like,
Yes.
there's abandoned houses and abandoned businesses, and there's just nothing there. Like, it's just sagebrush and marsh and no trees, and a lot of not so nice people, and a lot of dumb drivers, which granted a lot of them were from out of state, that I had issues with.
Fair.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I had fun just because, like, I got to sit around and play video games pretty much the whole time.
Did you take your PlayStation?
I did indeed. So I played, but the internet, of course, at a hotel and in the state of Wyoming was kind of ass.
Oh yeah, you should have just taken like single player games.
I did mostly.
Okay.
I was able to play multiplayer games like War Thunder, because they're not real taxing when it comes to online games. But like Call of Duty, there was no way. There was no playing Call of Duty or anything like that. So I pretty much just played Crimson Desert the whole time, and War Thunder. And but to get that, to begin with, when I first got there, it was annoying because they had a smart TV
Mm-hmm.
in the room, and when I plug the PlayStation into it and it changed to the HDMI or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, I started to play, and then like this little pop-up would come up, and it's like in the middle of the screen, and it moves around, and it's like UHD and then a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And it wouldn't, like, I'd push OK on the remote, and it would go away for like 10 seconds and then pop back up, and it just bounce around, and I'm like, well, I can't play video games this way, what the hell? And after ample amount of research, I figured out that it's because the TV was still in store mode. So basically like advertisement mode. And so I'm like, okay, not a big deal. I can go into settings and turn off store mode. Well, no, because it's a hotel TV, they have locked all of the settings, so you can't change any of the settings on TV. So I go down to the front desk and was like, hey, by chance, this is what the problem is. Is there a chance that I can turn it off of, because you need like a code or 4-digit code in order to access the TV's settings or whatever. And nobody seemed to know, well, there shouldn't be a code. There's not codes on the other TVs. I don't understand what's going on. Well, oh my God. Okay. So I tried a bunch of stuff, tried to bypass things, and finally figured out that there's like one little section under general settings that there's a little toggle button there. And there's like two things there. And one of them's like E mode or something like that is what it's called.
Weird.
And for whatever reason, if you shut that off, it shuts the advertisement off. I don't know why or what that mode even is or why it exists, but whatever. I finally figured it out after a couple of hours. But yeah, pretty much just sat in the hotel room, and then Aspen would go to her training and would get done about 5 o'clock, and I'd go pick her up and bring her back, and she'd shower, and then we would go to dinner. And we ate at 2 different places while we were there. I can't remember what the first one is called. I want to say it was like Cracker Barrel or something like that.
Sorry, a restaurant?
Yes.
Cracker Barrel is a restaurant.
Right, but I'm not sure if that's like I've heard. Like I don't know if that's the one because I can't remember which one we decided to eat at. Well, we wanted to eat at a different place, and we go there, and it's Monday, and they're closed on Mondays. I'm like, what kind of freaking business is closed on Monday? So that was annoying.
Okay, what kind of business is closed on Mondays? Your favorite restaurant?
I don't know about favorite, but yeah, I get it. But still, like the problem is most of the restaurants in town are closed on Monday for some reason.
Love that.
So we ended up going all the way across town again to get to a different, I think it was Cracker Barrel or something like that. And of course, because it's the only damn restaurant that's open apparently for no reason, it was swamped. And the food wasn't that good, and the service was terrible.
Nice.
I had to ask for things like 4 times before I finally got it. And by the time I got it, it was cold. So that was not great. So we're like, so far we're not having a very good experience, like with the scenery and the food and the things we'd had to deal with so far. So we're like, so far, this is like a 1 out of 5 star rating for town.
Yeah.
But anyway, we go back to the hotel, and the hotel has a hot tub and a pool. So we decided to go chill in the hot tub for a while, and that was nice. And then we chilled in the pool for a little bit, and kind of swam around a little bit, and that was pretty fun. We had fun doing that. And then we go to bed, wake up, I take her to training, and play video games all day.
Nice.
And went and picked her up, brought her back, she showered, and we went to it was a Japanese steakhouse.
Okay.
And kind of a pain in the ass to park at this place. It's kind of a building it's not a small building, but like had barely any parking spaces around it. And the only parking spaces that were open were the parking spaces in the front. And it's like here's the highway, and then like you have parking spaces. So like your ass into your truck is like almost out in the highway.
Yeah.
4-lane highway, by the way. And so I'm not a fan of that, but whatever. Parked there, and we go in and sat down, and we're going through the menu. And I mean, they had their menu was like 6 pages that were like the big menu style page. And so we took a long time to like figure out what we wanted, but we decided we wanted sushi. And so we got 3 different types of sushi, and 1 type of, it looks like sushi, but it's like fruit, and it's like a dessert. So it's all fruit. So we got that too. And it was phenomenal, I will say. Like that restaurant alone brought the rating from a 1 out of 5 star rating for the town, just because that exists in that town. I brought it up to like a 3 out of 5 just because of that restaurant. It was so good. Aspen and I were like fighting over it.
Nice.
Because like we ate until we were full. Like we ate until we were over full actually. And then we took the rest with us to the hotel room. And then later on that night, we were all fighting over the. I was like, "Don't eat, save me some. Don't eat it all." But it was really good. So if we're ever going through that town again and we have to stop and eat, we were like, we would have been just fine eating there every single night the whole time we were there. Um, so, but like three big sushi things that were like this long, and then the fruit or the fruit dessert thing was like, I think it was $70, I think, for everything. Which most people probably go in there and they order one thing of sushi and per person, and then maybe a dessert or something like that. But we wanted to explore because we didn't know what was what. And so,
Yeah.
but pretty much everything we had was delicious, and so I'm pretty happy about that. And then, um, so the last day, take Aspen to her train, and the checkout was at 11 at the hotel, and so I was like, well, shit, what am I gonna do for 6 hours? And so I went down to the front desk ladies and I was like, is there any way I can like extend that time? I don't care if I have to like pay for it or whatever. And they're like, well, we have someone that's coming in behind you. Otherwise we would. But the latest we can do is 1 o'clock. I'm like, well, that's a lot better than 6 hours. I mean, 4 hours I can deal with. I can find something to do for 4 hours. And so I got everything hauled up and packed back up into the pickup and checked out at 1 o'clock. And then I went to like this little bar and kind of hung out in there, which was interesting. There was like all three people in there, and it was just interesting. There was a lot of definitely like a dive bar feel to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a drink, and they had like little gambling machines in the back. And I was like, oh man, um, maybe I should try those out. But they had like four gambling machines, and then they had like the little machine that you can, like, if you win something, you can put your ticket in there and it cashes it out for you. But it's not an ATM. And I'm like, well, I don't have any cash on it, so well, shit. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, you know, is there anywhere to get it? I can hit up an ATM. It's like pull some cash, and he's like, oh yeah, yeah, just go down the street, like two buildings, and there's a place right there you can go in, and they got ATMs. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I find out it's a derby club, and I'm a member of a derby club, so I literally have a derby club card in my wallet, and I'm like, well, shit. Well, I'm not gonna gamble at the bar. I'm gonna gamble here, and so I get points and stuff. And plus, I usually have like $50 worth of free pays and plays because I don't gamble very often. So like, because you're a member, you get like free play ever so often and stuff. And it gets up to like $50. So usually when I go gamble, I have $50 of free play. So um, anyway, I pulled some money and I gambled for quite a while. Um, but overall, after gambling for 3.5 hours, I ended up leaving the place with $600.
Nice.
So did pretty good. Did pretty good gambling. Plan on putting that back in the bank account, and then that'll be part of our money we take with us to our honeymoon in October. Um, that's the plan anyway.
Hey, you'll take a
Uh,
little extra to take with you. That'll be nice.
right, right, yeah. So because we're trying our best to save as much money as we can, because just the like the hotel and all of the little touring stuff we want to do, like
Mm-hmm.
going to the mine and then the dinners and all that stuff is going to be like $2,500 by itself,
Probably, yeah.
just doing that. And then we were hoping to have a little bit of money to gamble with, since
Yeah.
we're staying in a casino town.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully, um, we'll have enough money to have a good time while we're down there. So I think we will. Um, so
Yeah.
But what would be awesome is if I could hit something worthwhile and come back with money, and then we plan on calling the local HVAC guy that I used to work with
Mm-hmm.
and see what he would give us for a quote to put in central air. Because we just walked in our house and it was literally 90 degrees in here. I looked at the thermostat and it's 90 degrees in my house because we've turned off our air conditioners when we left because we didn't want them to run for 3 days straight without being shut off. And I was going to tell my folks to come over here at like 3 o'clock and turn them on. Well, I forgot to do that. So we came in here and it was hot in this house. So we opened up all the windows, turned all the air conditioners off, and it's still like a good 82 degrees in here right now, which it's not great, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to die heat.
Fair.
So, yeah, it was a long drive. It's like a little over 3.5 hours from here
Yeah.
to get to Los Rollins. So, but yeah. Hello, honey.
Yeah. Oh. Sir's in trouble. It's my fault.
Not trouble.
Oh, okay. I assumed it was trouble.
Looks like someone missed their crib.
No.
Yeah. Tatum stayed with my mother
Uh-huh.
while we were gone, and they had a fun time. But we took the pack and play over there for her to sleep in,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like a thin mat, and it's like suspended, and the mat's like really hard.
Yeah, I didn't get a special mattress.
And so she did not like that.
No.
Because also she does like sometimes she likes to do the startle thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or in a crib, she'll eventually fall asleep. But in that thing, since it's suspended, it moves all over the place, and then when she kicks her feet, it's like a drum. So yeah, she was not a fan. She got to sleep in bed with Nanny for a couple of days.
Nice.
So, but yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, also we still plan on when we come down to Blackhawk, I think we have a specific day we kind of have planned for maybe having dinner with you.
Ooh, I would love to know what that day is.
What day is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Maybe.
So Wednesday of what week?
Wednesday the what?
Hopefully maybe. Oh, the what? Like the number.
Yeah, what actual date so he can get maybe planned on it.
We'll write it down so we don't plan anything else.
Right. The 7th. Okay, so yeah,
okay.
Wednesday the 7th.
Good to know. Great to know.
Yeah, and you guys are picking where we eat.
Okay.
So,
I'm
doesn't matter
trying
where.
to find somewhere good down here. We had a place we liked, and then it turned it was great. And then it got really bad really fast. I don't know what happened. So, because it was great. And then we went in with a bunch of gift cards her mom bought us right after I moved down here because her mom bought us a bunch of stuff. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And we went in with the gift cards and paid with them. And, we were like, we don't exactly know how much is on these. So if you pay for these and then check the other two so we know check them, tell us how much we have left when you bring them back. Well, when they brought them back, we didn't know this at the time, but they gave us back one of the empty ones and either threw away or kept one of the full ones. So we showed back up and they didn't work and whatever. And there were a whole bunch of issues. And then one time she always orders her burger well done because she doesn't trust most people to cook them, which honestly, fair.
Yeah.
I don't, but I order smash burgers. If you undercook a smash burger, you didn't cook it. You didn't put it on a grill. So it's a little different for me. But she orders her burger well done and it comes out rare. Not medium rare, not and we didn't have time to fix it, so she just ate it, which is a choice. But yeah, so that happened. And then the last 3 times we've been there, it just tasted like shit. It was this place went from great to bad in a week. I don't know what happened.
That's crazy.
Um,
Well, and it doesn't have to necessarily be around you guys.
that's fair.
We can expand our options if you want. If
That's
you want to
fair.
look at something that's more closer to us, or we don't
It's
really
also
care.
fair.
We just figured since you guys have you're a little more picky on the foods and stuff. We
That's
figured it'd just be
fair.
a lot easier. Be a lot easier if you guys just picked where we ate because we don't care.
That's
Literally,
fair.
we are the opposite of picky. We'll
Yeah.
eat literally anything. So,
But right now, the best places around us are Texas Roadhouse and fucking Red Lobster.
both are fine with us. I
Right?
guarantee you.
Yeah. So actually, the Red Lobster, we just went with her mom this last weekend. It was actually a really good Red Lobster. I was excited.
It's been a while because the one that's close to us used to be really, really good, but it's just kind of gone
Oh, is it bad now?
Like it's not bad. Like it's fine, but like it used to be phenomenal, and now it's just kind of less than phenomenal. The
Gotcha.
hopefully they still, if we do Red Lobster, hopefully they still have those Brussels sprouts or whatever with like the sweet sauce on it. Oh, that was the shit. I used to love that shit.
That's crazy, though. Hopefully they have the Brussels sprouts. I feel like that would be a side, right?
It is. It's a side.
I pulled
like,
up their
it's like,
menu, but their menu, at least on this website, fucking sucks.
Eh.
It's their own website, but it's just bad.
right.
All I know is they made the one thing more expensive. The like ultimate feast thing is more expensive, and it's gross. It's gross that it's that expensive.
Everything's more expensive. Even Taco Bell. We ate at Taco
Oh
Bell
yeah, dude.
this evening just because it was quick and right next to a gas station.
Uh-huh.
And holy shit, I got 4 Doritos Locos tacos, and she got like a small quesadilla thing and a Doritos Locos taco.
Uh-huh.
It was like $38. When literally 2 years ago, that same food would have been like $15.
Oh, dude, I can't go to the grocery store without spending $200. It's ridiculous.
It's $800 for us, and only a half a shopping cart full. It's stupid how ridiculously expensive things are right now.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And it's only getting worse because apparently, I don't know if this is like a thing or not, but somewhere I heard that Walmart is going to stop having cheap products in their store. Like they're going to move away from like cheaper brands and try and have more expensive brands to try and get wealthy people to buy stuff from them.
I don't think so.
Because people who are struggling with money aren't buying from them right now, so they're not making their $1 billion profits or whatever that they want. So now they're shifting their focus to trying to get rich people to buy from them.
So that's not actually what's happening. At least what they're actually showing is they're getting rid of, it's not even the budget stuff. They're just replacing underperforming name brands with other things because they're just not selling. So if it's not going to sell, why not keep more expensive stuff that won't sell? Because then at least when it sells, you make more money, I guess. I don't know.
That's why I said I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I could definitely see Walmart doing something like this.
And also what I'm reading might also be bullshit too. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, wow, Costco is the cheapest grocery store right now. Who'd have thought?
Really? Huh.
I wonder if that counts because buying in bulk.
Yeah, because I don't know. If we had a bigger family, we would think about getting like a Sam's Club membership or something.
Honestly, you probably just should anyways. The buying in bulk thing is really nice.
We've thought about it, but I don't know. It would help if the Sam's Clubs were a little closer to us.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I'm just going off of what we used to do. You only then go shopping once a month, if that. You can maybe go once every 2 months, and you just buy, because you go and like, you buy, instead of buying, 4 steaks, you go buy the entire fucking roast and cut your own steaks.
Hold on a
And,
second.
oh, I'm being abandoned. But yeah, that's one of the things, at least. I think there's a sad baby, I'm guessing. Or a fire call. Which one will it be? Who knows? But yeah. I'm still looking at the Red Lobster menu. I don't know what I want, but it's a thing. So, those are stuff. I hope he's fine. I don't know what's going on. But I just want to cry. I just want to fly. I don't know. Something's got to happen someday, sometime, somehow, right? I don't know. I've been trying to figure out something I want from, because I like the feast at Red Lobster, because I want crab and shrimp, but I don't know if there's a way to get it without just ordering the most expensive fucking thing there, which is like $50. And I can't bring myself to want to do that, you know? I blame Wunder. Ah, yes, I was right.
I'm sorry. That's been freaked me out because because the house is so hot, I put a fan up in the window
Uh-huh.
for her. And I had to unplug her we have like a little owl thing that makes like background noise so she sleeps a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to unplug that. Well, that's what I was trying to get. There's like a shelf, and she was trying to pull it out to plug the owl back in and leave the fan plugged in. Well, once she pulled the shelf out, the fan toppled down. So it went from up here to down onto the floor. So there was a very loud crash and bang. So that got my attention in a hurry.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then, of course, woke her up. Um, so, yeah, here we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's okay. I think she missed daddy.
Sure. Likely story, likely thought.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know, man. It was gonna be tough if I had to do this alone tonight because I know nothing. Did you just get shit on immediately?
Nope, she spit up all of me.
Nice.
Thank you.
Even funnier. Get wrecked, nerd.
But yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really know what I was gonna do tonight. 'Cause
Ramble.
yeah, because I don't get a lot of anything. Like, I'm trying to think. We did that. We went furniture shopping. I found what might have been the greatest chair of all time. So I was in the middle of not a bad arthritis flare, but like it was not great, and my back and hips were killing me. We were furniture shopping, and I was like, "Ooh, this chair looks nice." And I sat in it, and immediately all of my pain went away, and I was like, "Oh, I wish I had $1,000 to buy a fucking chair." Uh, and then I got sad and left the chair at the store. Obviously, I kind of thought about just like doing the can they really catch me? You know, just pick it up and run out of the fucking store.
Yeah, probably if you and all your arthritis.
Nah, I'd make it out. Went to the Ren Fair the week before that, but I think me and you talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, you mentioned something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have this bracelet that's welded onto me now.
Yeah.
That's a little too loose, so that's fun. So I have to try to find somebody who does permanent jewelry like that, who can undo it and then redo it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll just bring it to you. You can weld it to my skin. That'll be great.
Just give me a TIG welder.
I was going to say, you should see the little tiny welder they had for that. It was itty bitty. It was cute. Tomorrow, or I guess today at the time of this coming out, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Gonna go see the new Spider-Man.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
I am very excited. I have high hopes. There's the Punisher and the Hulk also in this one.
Ooh.
I hate ESPN, man. Biggest storyline of Bill's training camp. Are they finally going to give Josh Allen a defense? He's had a top 5 defense every year of his career. So, yes. Actually, this is going to be the one year they don't give him a defense. Probably.
Pretty sure last year they were like 15th.
I don't think so.
They were pretty low.
That was 2025. I
know a few years ago they had a pretty top defense all the way up until the playoffs.
Sorry. The Bills had the 7th best defense in football. My apologies.
Which
I get it,
I
though.
I feel like part of that has to do with the style of defense that they ran.
Probably, but it's one of those. I thought you were going to say that it really wasn't that good. And I was like, they're 7th. The Seahawks were 6th and the Patriots were 8th. And they got to the Super Bowl because of their defenses. So, yeah. Shout out the Texans, Broncos, and Vikings. The 3 teams you probably would have said had the 3 best defenses in football last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, random shout out to the Browns, who are the worst team in football, but had the 4th best defense in the league. Actually, the teams with the worst defenses that mattered were the Cowboys, the Bears. Oh, she is bullying you.
Projectile vomit.
Gross. I'm really glad I'm not watching that.
You just missed it.
I'm glad.
I watched it happen on camera. I didn't even feel it at first. I just watched it blip. But I'm used to it by now because she burps a lot. I don't know what her deal is, but it doesn't seem to bother her at all. But she just spits up a lot. Yeah, poor baby. The poor baby.
Trying to think if there's anything else happening.
Yeah, that's pretty much the excitement for me. Was just the trip.
And I've had like no crazy excitement like that.
Right.
Like, I'm excited for the movie. I'm sure next week I'll talk about that. Try to spoil the movie for you.
Yeah. The nice part is after our honeymoon, I'll probably have quite a bit to talk about. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not for 3 more months, though.
Right. Well, 3 months goes by fast, man.
That's true, but that means we still have 3 months worth of things to talk about first.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's always scuffed as usual. So.
Sorry, I'm trying to find literally anything else worth talking about for a few minutes.
Right.
How do you... A town has started fining dog walkers $100 if they don't clean up dog pee. Look, I understand the other one.
Right.
How am I cleaning up the pee, dog? Like, what?
I'm talented, but I ain't that
Do I
talented.
gotta bring a mop everywhere I go? Like, what?
A squeegee.
Right? Like, what do you mean?
That sounds like an HOA rule.
Honestly, probably. I don't like HOAs.
To see where Brandon Bean got mad at CJ already.
No?
He was apparently
Oh,
CJ.
no, it wasn't Brandon Bean. It's the coach, Joe Brady.
Oh yeah, Joe Brady.
Because CJ Gardner Johnson was streaming in the fucking locker room like a dumbass. Shocker. The dumbass is still a dumbass. I think I may have predicted this.
Oh well, I mean, they knew what they were signing up for, so
Still funny and ridiculous.
I really don't give a shit as long as the dude plays football, like plays good football. If he's ass, we got replacements. We'll put Kilgore in somebody. Might be a rookie, but whatever. We'll learn somehow, huh?
I want to start watching. What's it called? House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we have to restart that because we don't know where we're at there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to restart it too, but I want to.
You know. Mississippi. Yeah. I don't want to be. I'm tired.
Dude, I get it. But hey, we could probably end it there. It just feels wrong, but also what the hell are we supposed to talk about?
Yeah. I'm just glad we made it through that one shitty canyon while it was still daylight.
Valid.
You probably know the one I'm talking about.
Yep. Huh. I don't know. I saw TwitchCon this year is happening like the week before Thanksgiving for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. It's going to be weird not going for the first time in 4 years.
Right.
It's going to be weird.
Where's it at?
Still in San Diego.
Oh. Was like Vegas just like an anomaly or what?
Yep.
Oh. Fair enough.
Glad you got to go to the only one that was there.
I guess. I mean, it was fine, but I don't know if I'm glad that I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, because Vegas isn't that cool.
Yep. Not like it used to be anyway.
I don't even think it was ever that cool. It was cool if you liked to drink and only gamble. Which I know you like to gamble, so.
Right, but I mean, like, I feel like Vegas used to be a lot more like classy and you know, was like a awesome destination, and now it's just like a lot. You got to step over the junkies that are passed out on the sidewalk.
I I mean, I think it's kind of always been that. It's Vegas. That's where people went to do all their drugs.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but
Oh, God.
I'm just getting hammered over here.
Hey, man. Apparently it's bedtime or something.
Yeah. It's okay.
She goes, nuh-uh.
It's okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's okay.
Why are you? I don't understand. Did the commanders get full new uniforms? I think they did, right?
All I know is I don't like the uniforms that the Bills.
Oh yeah, those ones are ass.
I
I
you're, Mike. I don't understand. Like, you take the logos off of those uniforms, and you say you never knew what uniforms those were made for. You'd have to guess 15 times before you finally got the correct.
I don't even think there is a Bills logo on there.
There is.
Where?
It's on. They got one on the. I know on the. I want to say it's the shoulder area or the chest area. I know there's a Bills logo on it. And then they.
Oh, there is one tiny one at like the
What?
yeah shoulder.
Like, there's. I think they're onto something with the helmet, but like, the stupid stripe is like way too fat, and they shouldn't have went all blue. Like, made the white face mask or.
I think even the all blue is fine. I think the biggest issue is the stripe needed to come forward a bit, and I think it connecting at the back is the biggest problem, because then it it grows wider and then it connects, so it looks really shitty.
If it was the same width all the way around, I think I would have been okay with it. But like, it's like fat in the middle, and then.
But I think it running all the way around is a big part of the issue.
Well, that too, but like.
And then like the gray just looks bad.
I agree. I am not a fan of these.
I don't know. So what you're saying is you're mad that I just ordered you one.
I mean, I'll wear it, but like, of all the things they could have done,
Yeah. So you like the purple for my jerseys best, though. I just remembered I bought your birthday present, got there.
I do like that. That's my favorite looking one so far.
Yeah. That's good. I don't know what next year's will be. Next year gets to be the first one where it's not pre-planned.
You could just start doing NFL colors. Like, you could do like the lion green and blue Seahawks or something.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool. Maybe do 49ers where it's like white and red and gold.
Good. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Oh, the names for the Ahsoka Season 2 episodes have been revealed. Actually, I don't think that's true. Oh, it's not. Somebody lied. Actually, a lot of people lied. I was excited. Oh, I'm tired. I blame Wunder for all of it.
It's fine.
But I don't know. Dude, so look, I know I don't like to talk politics here, but maybe the dipshits running everything right now should stop taking funds away from the FDA and deregulating things. Why is all of our food poison and it only happened suddenly? Literally everything is poison now. I wonder whose fault that is. Guess what just got recalled today? Bacon. How do you fucking make bacon a problem? The shit lasts for 30 years. Not 30
I
years.
wouldn't say it's a new problem. It's always been a problem.
Yes, some food being recalled sometimes has always been a problem. The sheer amount of it is different. Because there have always been little recalls. But this isn't, oh, it's, this one batch of stuff. It's literally everything everywhere of every kind.
I just feel like it's a little more publicized within the last 5 to 8 years.
No, any of the big ones have always been publicized. But also, in the last 5 to 8 years would mean it started being more publicized for a different thing. So that doesn't really support what you're wanting it to support, I don't think. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking bacon recall is.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's always been 5 or 6 big recalls a year.
Yeah, this isn't 5 or 6 big ones in a year. This is 12 in a month.
Well, I've heard of the bacon and I've heard of the salad.
Yeah, it wasn't just lettuce. It was lettuce, all berries, spinach. Like that one in itself was like 18 different food groups.
Right, but like I don't think the regulations had anything to do with that. I think it would have happened either way.
I don't know.
Their processes have never changed.
Well, the process doesn't change, but when you go from 80,000 employees to 10,000 employees, yeah, shit's gonna fucking happen. And when you do that for no reason other than well, it saves the taxpayer money. Did it? Did it save anyone any money? No, because what would save money? Stop giving the money to other fucking countries. I thought that was promised to end, not actually get worse than it ever was before. But hey, who needs to do what they promise on the campaign trail? I'm annoyed with being alive.
Yeah. Well,
that's all I can say.
Both sides promise and promise and
promise.
Oh
yeah.
And they get in there and just do nothing.
Well, it's one thing to do nothing, and it's another thing to at least attempt and get blocked. This is just electing to do nothing. You're in control of the entire government. Just do what you want. And they do none of what they promise. That's when it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, that was the last administration too, so.
No, because they were only in control of one branch of the government. So you would try to push stuff through and nothing would go through.
Originally, they were in control of both.
Wasn't it only 2 of the 3 originally? I can't remember which one.
The first half of his term was fully controlled, and then the Republicans took control.
That part I couldn't remember, but fair.
Which is normal, which is probably what's going to happen.
Oh, it's absolutely what's going to happen.
It's only happened 4 times in history, I think, where whoever's president keeps control of the House and the Senate.
Yeah.
It's only happened 4 times. I think the most recent was like 2002.
Makes sense.
Like that.
But yeah. But no, it's just every time I get on the internet, it's like, here's more of your food that is going to kill you. And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to eat? It was also last week that it was eggs. we can't grow gardens because all of the rich people are going to keep buying the houses and we're stuck in apartments.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's corporations.
Corporations and some, it's also a lot of rich people. Look, if you look at like any city, there is always like, there's obviously the corporations, but then right under that, there's your landlord with 100 houses that's just some 70-year-old boomer that doesn't do anything. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it's just a bunch of those type of people who, and like, yeah, I am mad at them because they're also just as bad as the corporations.
Well, I mean, the rich people, when they got a couple million to throw around, it's a little different than like a corporation, which has billions to throw around.
Which is fair.
So,
but
not defending either one.
I still hate it.
It's mainly the corporations that are making it a problem because they both have, money in two different places. They want housing prices to be skyrocketed, so when they're actually selling houses or building houses and selling them, they can sell them for, 800,000 instead of 400,000, while also renting the existing homes. So that way it keeps the housing market inflated.
Yeah.
Not fuck the. And then you get the older people. Young people don't want to work.
Fair.
Maybe young people are tired of working 80+ hours and barely being able to afford to rent a singular fucking 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. It's a bad time.
Back in my day, interest rates were 12%. Yeah, but you could buy a house for $3,500. Shut up, asshole.
Right.
12% interest is not nearly as bad as an 8 or 9% interest on a $500,000 house.
Yeah. And I love money didn't go as far then, so $3,500 wasn't as much. It's like, yeah, it's the equivalent of like $40,000 today, you fucking dick. But yet you're selling me that house for, $850,000, and the minute I move in, I have to redo the kitchen and bathrooms because everything is broken. Fuck off. I hate them. I hate all of them. I'm glad you found a house that wasn't awful, but also you immediately moved in and there's a bunch of shit you have to do, so sucks.
But also still 6.5% interest rate.
That's fair.
I could have bought twice the house for the same fucking monthly payment if it was 2% interest.
That's fair. But yeah, it's rough. Oh. So, did you see that Mahomes is already cleared to play football? So the Chiefs have won the AFC, so we're getting a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's over. Why even play the season? Dog, if I'm right about that, and you get to cut that into a fucking edit for both teams before the Super Bowl, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, well, the Rams are winning the Super Bowl no matter what, so.
I don't know. Probably. But, all right. I guess we should probably be done. Somebody wants bed.
I'm going to put her to bed.
Yeah. No.
I put myself to bed soon.
Valid. Well, thanks for being here for this. You can listen to it in fucking 7 hours. But all right. Thanks for watching. That'll I don't remember how to do the fucking outro. Fucking peace.